Welcome back to the channel. I'm David Colarossi. I'm a licensed psychologist, and we are reviewing 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Geez, which 90 Day Fiancé is this? Let's get into it.
There are things in our relationship that definitely need to be addressed. It's always hard to kind of do it like calmly because they're so emotionally charged. Sorry. I'm already really homesick.
This poor woman is miserable. I don't know enough about her past to know why she did this to herself, but there's a reason. Like, she's trying to find stability, and this is just not the way.
My love, honey.
We don't know how to just come to any conclusions that are right for both of us, it seems like. And it's just this endless battle.
It's okay, my love. You have me now. I don't want every time we have fight, you always cry, you always sad. It's not good, for you or me.
Mahmoud is driving me nuts. First of all, he needs to stop saying "my love" after he is delivering bad or hurtful or diminishing news. It feels like everything he is saying is some kind of platitude. I love you so much. This is gonna be so perfect. I'm gonna take care of this and solve this problem, my love. But his ability to compromise is zero. This is the third episode where we've seen her suffer, him recognize that she's suffering and say it's gonna be fine, but be willing to do nothing to make it better. Instead, when he sees her cry or express emotion, he says, "My love, stop the crying. It's making me uncomfortable." While Nicole clearly made some bad decisions to end up here, I think one of them is partnering up with a man that is just, I think, at this point, emotionally incapable of understanding where she's at.
I want to be here.
Yeah,
no, you don't.
I chose to be here. That's
no, you
not
didn't.
I'm blaming you for anything. I did that.
Okay, my love.
To be with you.
That is an odd behavioral pattern that she has. She's clearly upset about being in Egypt. She's clearly upset about the way that Mahmoud is treating her and responding to her distress. And yet when he says, "I don't like what you're doing, I don't like this, I don't like you crying," she says, "It's not about you, it's not your fault, I don't blame you, I love you," right? There's this weird sort of reluctance to acknowledge really what she's feeling. She needs to trust herself enough to transparently represent what she's feeling.
Today, I'm moving to Morocco to be with the man of my dreams, my Osama.
My name is Osama, my age is 24 years old, and I live in Khamis, Morocco. My family has a farm. It is a small one with 3 cows, 13 chickens. I don't have a job and just stay home, stay alone, because hard work can kill the creations.
Hard work can kill the creations. His ability to be creative gets limited, when he has a job. So instead, he avoids hard work and I think looks for a sugar mommy.
Inside of me, there is a writer and a painter and a poet. All my art and all my works is about sadness, melancholy, misery, and all the things can hurt humans.
I'm not sure what to say. No job. He's a poet, a writer, and a painter. It is interesting that his poetry is all about pain and distress and things that can hurt people. I'm sure he's a joy to be around.
I'm so excited to finally be here. I want to go to a store where they have weapons.
Quiero ir a una tienda donde tengan armas. Quiero comprar algo para mantenernos a salvo.
That is an interesting first stop, right? First day in the new city, I'm gonna get a really big knife.
Can I see this knife right here? I like.
Vi que no estábamos hablando de una navaja, de algo chiquito, no algo así tan grande, con eso podemos matar una vaca.
That is a massive knife. It is weird, right? You have this woman who dresses like a unicorn, she wears costumes, everything about her is bubbly and fun, and then her first stop when she gets to a new country is, can I get a massive knife to defend myself? I think the through line here is, she doesn't feel stable with who she is, and so she's wanting external things to protect her, external things to define her. That might be, on the one hand, it might be the rainbow colored unicorn outfit, and on the other hand, it might mean it's a, whatever that is it a Bowie knife? I mean, she's fun, I guess.
So, how's the plan?
I told them that you are visiting the place, basically.
So you're not telling them that I moved here?
No, I didn't tell them that you are moved.
So, Sanji, do you think that that seems suspicious? Like I would be more than a friend?
I'm damn sure they will gonna suspicious, actually. I think this will worse for Rishi, actually.
I think Rishi and Sanji should have gotten their story straight before.
We're meeting up with my friend Sophie, who's from New York. She happens to be visiting the Dominican Republic this week.
Ella está allá.
Oh, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Johan, un placer.
Oh, tú sí eres grande, muchacho. ¿Entiendes un poquito de inglés?
No. Se traduce a los dos.
Ah, qué bien.
Is it just me or is Johan doing a little bit of flirting with Danielle's friend?
Oh.
It just seems a little bit of, maybe he's concerned that Danielle's not gonna take him back to New York, so he's broadening his options. I don't know, it just feels a little flirtatious to me.
I really want to have a family with Johan, but we've been trying to get pregnant since we got engaged a year ago, and we haven't been successful.
They've been trying to get pregnant since they got engaged a year ago, while they're living in different countries? How impulsive is this woman? And I'm convinced that Johan is a hanky-panky. I guess I understand that in his mind, if he gets her pregnant, then that's like a one-way ticket straight to New York City, and so that's what he wants. But on her end, it just feels so misguided.
¿Tú tienes hijos?
No.
¿Que sepas o sabes que no?
Mi pareja han quedado embarazada y no se han dado.
Okay, he keeps saying some have, how many women are there? Some have gotten pregnant, some lost it on accident, some of them lost it on purpose. So, this guy, a little willy-nilly about getting people pregnant, right?
I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you.
You told me you love me like 100 times today, sweet.
I said it before, but I hate the mantra of I love you so much, I love you, sweetie. It doesn't, if you say it 4,000 times, it's just it's a verbal hiccup. I feel like they're both acting as if, but I don't think either one of them feels it in the way that they're describing.
Part of my struggle in Egypt is I don't have any friends, and I've never met any of his friends.
I never met any friend wife.
Really? Would they kill you if you called and said you wanted to meet their wife?
Oh, he said, oh, you. Don't ever call me again.
Look at that cry. That laugh is like half a laugh, half a cry. She is miserable. There's just no way that this is gonna last.
If you were American and you wouldn't let me meet your friends, I would think you were hiding something from me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, honey, let's meet my friend. Just only this time, honey, okay? And never ever ask that again, okay?
Okay.
She can't leave the house. She's stuck with him. He doesn't introduce her to anybody. She's in a prison.
I'm not fluent in Spanish, and so I'm relying on Isabelle working with me for my business to succeed.
Ayudarle con cositas de su empresa y renuncié a mi trabajo. ¿Qué?
No tengo estampa en Miami.
Sí.
What I don't understand is why she so quickly quit her job. So they're 100% dependent on his fledgling business. Like, the impulsivity is crazy to me. If I were her, I would be concerned if I had put all my eggs into the Gabriel business basket and he forgot all of his stamps and can't make the logo. Like, it feels a little bit like he's maybe not super thorough and maybe misses some details.
I think my mom's making a horrible decision. She's so infatuated with this fairy tale and someone loving her and someone showing her attention that she's willing to go around the world to get it.
I think I agree 100% with her son. That is exactly what this is. You have a woman that is all about fantasy. The way she dresses, the art that she makes, all the crystals and crap, everything is about a fantasy. And I think she just desperately wants that exciting, whimsical life.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes. I am
There's nothing
determined.
I can do to say or make you change your
That's
mind.
my new nickname, Determined Debbie.
How about delusional Debbie?
Mom is kind of she's the crazy glue of the family. And I know when I have issues or if I need to blow off steam, I can just go to Mom's house, Now that that's not going to happen, Somebody stole our mom from us.
That's sincere. Like, I think there's a difference that you see in the way he's responding to, missing his mom, to how some of the other kids respond, or other family members respond, right? Where there's a sort of this distance and like, whatever, see you later. Versus, I feel like that's what real, grief, pain looks like. That's what he's experiencing.
Tengo una pregunta. En la noche, ayer, tú dices a Sophie que una mujer el año pasado tiene un baby y ella termina.
Bueno, no importa.
No puedo tener confianza en ti cuando tú no hablas verdad.
I've had a lot of exes from my past who have lied to me about various things. I even had an ex who had a family that I didn't know about.
Hold on a second. She had an ex that hid his entire family from her, or had another family and hid it from her. Why then, if you have this sort of traumatic past where people have betrayed you, why would you pursue Johan, who speaks a different language, lives in a different country, is in a different age bracket, has all the opportunity in the world to betray you? Why would you pursue that? If I were her therapist or her coach, I would say, you have to look at your life and figure out what pieces of this are yours. Certainly, it's not her fault if she connects with somebody who has a family that he doesn't tell her about. But it is her fault that she is attracted to people that behave that way. She is attracted to the mystery of Johan. She's attracted to the fact that she doesn't really get everything he's thinking. Those pieces are alluring to her. And so she keeps putting herself in a situation where she's with people that can betray her. Like, she is duplicating her past trauma with this relationship with him.
يعني بقالنا شوية كده.
Oh, أنا آسفة.
This is the world's most awkward dinner. Two guys are on their phones, and the other two are looking at their phones.
After I'm sitting with my friend now, I'm not being nervous anymore, but I looked in Nicole, she's like, have that look. And I know what means this look when she's looked like that.
Nothing, I love you.
Did you see that? Like, that's a problem. She has a look, she's feeling something. He says, say it, and she goes, nothing, I love you. The inability to have an actual conversation on both their sides is just a disaster for a relationship.
I'm still worried that my time in Egypt will be isolating, and I really need to find a way to be myself here, because otherwise I need to leave.
You need to leave.
So I recently moved here. I love Jaipur. It's such a beautiful city, and so, yeah.
That was a convincing lie. I love the city. It's just so beautiful. Meanwhile, everybody's like, why are all the TLC, why is the whole camera crew in this house?
Have you found any potential wives for Rishi yet?
Like, she is so poking the bear here. Like, he's looking at her like, are you out of your mind?
He's not taking ownership of the fact that he has been dishonest. So I'm really upset about that.
Tú cállate la boca. ¿Tú entiendes? You're a toxic human.
¿Eh?
You are a toxic human.
Soy tóxico.
Sí.
So I'm with Danielle. I do agree that there's a difference between losing a child and aborting a child. I understand the frustration there. I think she feels hurt by his lie or his omission, and she's trying to hurt him back. She's not getting what she wants from him, so she's going to punish him so that she gets her pound of flesh. That's what I think's happening. All the relationships appear to be going downhill. Not really a shocker, I don't think, but every relationship is built on a rocky foundation, and you are seeing the cracks just widen here. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, all those things, and I'll see you next week.